Hey guys, are we getting this or are we breaking up horribly? Is that any better? What's going on? As you come in, guys, can you let me know if you're actually getting my words or if this is just breaking up? Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, can you hear me? Morning, Will. Morning, Pate. Morning, Joey. Alright, it seems like a bunch of people are joining. I'm not very happy with this feed. It seems to be breaking up quite a lot, which is really strange because I'm in a hotel room with full signal and I'm nowhere near North Dakota, so this is a little worrying. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go ahead and morning, Jennifer. So there was a few things I wanted to talk about today. Yesterday you will have seen that was made about hardware policy that came due to the Morton County Sheriff's Office. That was on their official Facebook website, and 9 days later that Facebook changed. So, first off, what I wanted to tell you is that although Ace Hardware had a corporate policy, the local stores in Bismark that are run by Jeff have been supporting the Sioux tribe and selling to water protectors. What happened was the Morton County Sheriff's Department had convinced Jeff that the small green propane tank is what had damaged Sophia Walensky. So poor Jeff is in pieces about the fact that something he sold had done serious harm to someone. So on top of that, yesterday when Ace Hardware had that policy in place, Jeff was going against that policy. He has a locally owned store and he chose to go ahead and not follow that policy. So if anyone is in Bismark and can go into the store and see Jeff, give him a hug, thank him for supporting the water protectors and standing up, thank him and let him know that he's loved and that it's important, because in no way was what I said yesterday incorrect. I phoned Ace Hardware Corporate twice and got the same response. So what I want to tell you is that Jeff decided to stand up against the Morton County Sheriffs, and he was still selling propane. So it's absolutely terrible that a small business owner was harmed by this, and in no way was that the intention. However, what this does show, it shows that the conscious media collective, the anti-media, this balance of power is shifting. Yesterday, we were able to seriously affect the business of a corporate giant who had a policy that was ridiculous. I've heard it, and I don't have this confirmed, but I have been sent this by a couple of people, that Morton County Sheriff's Department admitted overstepping the mark, and that was what I heard by other people. I haven't had a chance to fact check it, and I also heard that even the governor mentioned this in a press conference. So, first off, go ahead, if you're in Bismarck, go and see Jeff and thank him for what he's done. That's amazing. Because I heard people were sending death threats. And one thing I did want to stress, that when we spoke about this, we said that to do this in a manner that was non-aggressive. We said to do this in a manner that was to let them know, but it wasn't to be rude, it wasn't to be unkind. So, it's amazing. So I thank everyone who went ahead and contacted ACE. I thank everyone who signed the petition. What I'd like to do is also mention the fact that the power that we have as people. Look what happened in the space of 9 hours. There was a Twitter hashtag trending, boycott Ace Hardware. Just look at that. People stopped shopping at Ace Hardware. People won't be shopping at Ace Hardware because of what they did. Go ahead and leave some good Facebook reviews for Jeff on his store, because in no way is the intention of myself or the Conscious Media Collective, who I'm affiliated with, to hurt any small business. What we're looking to do is we're looking to show that the people have the power. That right now in Minneapolis, at Wells Fargo, there is an action at one of the big Wells Fargos, letting them know that supporting the pipeline is not okay. People move their money. As people move their money, money talks. And yesterday it talked really loudly. So guys, remember, as water protectors, as part of this new beginning of the people who understand that no longer can we continue to rape the earth and have no consequences, the way that we have to, the way that it's important in my eyes and what I believe, to do everything from a place of love, to do everything without fear, to go ahead and do everything in manner of how you would like to be treated yourself. So if anyone's in Bismark, please go and see Jeff, give him a hug, go and buy some things from his store. If you deal with corporate Ace, congratulations, thank you for pulling all your supplies and all your orders from Ace. That's amazing. That's the power we have. Now we can use this same power with the pipeline. This is about shutting a pipeline down. This is about making a change in the world and getting away from fossil fuels. So why doesn't everyone go and pull the money out of all those banks that are supporting and put them in credit unions? You know, because by doing that, that's how those banks then stop funding the Dakota Access Pipeline, Energy Transfer Partners. So I'm sure I do have some hackers on here right now. My feed's been really weird this morning. I'm going to try and deal with that. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I've got a bit of a cold, as you can probably hear. I'm up in Minneapolis. We'll be coming back to camp for all those people asking if I've run away with the money and I'm never going to see me again. I'm a very hard person to hide. I'm rather well recognised everywhere I go right now. So in no way is any of that money for me. It's for camp, and I'm actually probably going to come back live with you guys in a little bit from a location in Minneapolis to show you exactly what's happening here and to let you know what People Power does. So please go ahead. I'm going to put a link here to Justin from the Conscious Media Collective so you can see what he spoke about this morning. I also want to mention Claire Burnish. Claire Burnish helped put together an article yesterday. Claire Burnish is recognised as one of the top 10 journalists in the USA. Unfortunately, last night she was taken ill. She is being checked out right now, so I'd ask if you guys are healers, if you can send some energy and some love to Claire. She's been working super hard on the stories about the water protectors, on making sure the real story comes out, in helping support myself and the rest of the Conscious Media Collective. So if you can send some love to her, and be sure to send love to Susie, who was shot in the face that night, and Sophia as well. I did hear from one of Susie's relatives yesterday, and she's still battling through that eye injury, and that's going to be life-changing. So just for those that are joining right now, this is an update to the Ace Hardware yesterday. The local store owned by Jeff did not go with what corporate had said. He is selling propane. He is not selling the £1 propane, as he's been told they were being used as incendiary devices, and that's what hurt Sophia. And he's physically really hurt about that because he believes he's sold something that ended up maiming a poor young girl. So please let him know that's not the case as well. Let him know the water protectors are peaceful. They're not using incendiary devices. The propane isn't being used as a weapon. It's being used to save lives. It's being used to cook on, and it's vitally important. Thanks, guys. I hope this puts everything straight. Please share this, get this out there, and make sure you can go ahead and still pull your money out of the bank, still pull your money out of Ace Hardware for putting that policy in place in the first time. And with regards to the Morton County and North Dakota governor, them having to come out and make a statement to contradict a statement they already made was huge. We have the power as people to make change in this world, and this is the time now when we can all stand up and say no more do the governments and the big corporations have the power, the people can have the power, simply by doing what we did yesterday and mobilizing as a team, but doing it with love, doing it with sympathy, doing it with understanding. So guys, have a fantastic day. If someone wants to put a number for Jeff in the comments, feel free. I don't have that number personally. You guys take care, and if you're up in Minneapolis and you have some donations that are going to be useful to save lives this winter, do get a hold of me. Thanks so much, guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to be out of here. Bye bye.